Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. Welcome to Entertainment Buzz. I'm your host, Jenny Rosario de Castellano. Thanks for joining us today. We have another great guest, of course. And before we get started, I would love to thank today's sponsor, the Tea Room Experience. There you can see my husband and I were celebrating 2 weeks ago. My birthday at the Tea Room Experience is one of my absolute favorite things to do. I'm a huge tea fan and I always scout out the tea rooms near me. So this is the Tea Room Experience located in downtown Orlando on East Church Street. Check them out. Make your reservations for the weekend or order takeout. They offer that now too. So today's show, we are focusing on Hazely Lopez. She is a brand ambassador and spokesperson. Let's take a look at who Hazely is.
The Slimfast plan just fits my lifestyle. My goal was to lose 25 pounds, and I ended up losing 30 pounds. And now I feel better than ever. I lost weight with Slimfast. It works.
It works. Let's welcome Hazely Lopez to Entertainment Buzz. Hi, Hazely.
Hi, Jenny. Hi, everyone. How are you? Nice to see you.
Same here. We're doing great. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for inviting me. I'm super excited. Very blessed with the opportunity, especially to talk to anybody during these times. So definitely happy about that.
Great, thank you. Yeah, we've had to get creative, right? We're very social beings, so there's no way we could be silent.
Into that.
So I love that video, that little Slimfast intro video. That was so creative.
Thank you. Slimfast, one of my hats, right? It's being a Slimfast brand ambassador, and I was blessed with the opportunity. I was looking back yesterday, and I say, wow, I have a lot of blessings, and definitely Slimfast is a big, huge one in my life, and I did it. I love something that psychologically was very hard for me for many years, and sometimes as a woman we're so hard on ourselves, but then
Sure.
you're getting that confidence back, and it helped me in other areas of my life. So it was great.
So you work as an ambassador for Slimfast, right? Can you tell us what that looks like other than these amazing commercials?
Absolutely. So yeah, it's not only about the commercials, right? Basically, a brand ambassador on its own is a person that represents a company, in a hopefully in a positive and upbeat way, in a relatable way. In my personal point of view, when it comes to Slimfast, I feel like it's more like my family and the way that I get to share my experience with everybody else, whether it's posting what I'm having for breakfast or lunch or anything like that, or whether it's in one of the 3 amazing groups that we have on Facebook with like over 60,000 people. And I want people to see me as that real person that lost the weight. And I think that that's kind of like a big responsibility, because we want to make sure that people know that it's not only attainable, but it's also something that you can maintain, over the years. And I hope to do it in a positive, uplifting, and relatable way. Because I am a mom, a businesswoman, a lot of different hats that I have. So it just fits my lifestyle great. And that's what I love to share with the world.
Listen, if there's something that you are, it's positive and uplifting.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
I try to be a walking ball of smiles,
You are. You're such a bundle of energy. You're always happy, always smiling. And so your commercials, I have to tell everyone, she's not acting. That's Hazely. You really are that happy, bubbly, genuine person. So I just I guess it's even more joyful for me to see the commercials, because I know that it's real. You did it, and it's real.
Thank you so much,
You're
Jenny.
welcome. Let's take a look at another cool video that you did for Slimfast.
Let's do it. Yes, I lost 30 pounds with Slimfast, and I've kept it off. Super easy maintenance plan. I substitute 1 meal a day, eat sensible meals the rest, and I just enjoy.
Slimfast. Pick a date, lose the weight.
That was so cute. I love your dance moves there.
Girl, la Latina,
Yes. Claro que sí.
I always say, okay, let me put a little, my music, Hispanic music, and then get in the rhythm, and then Just to,
Right. Awesome. So I like how you said that not only was it attainable, but it is maintainable.
absolutely. So I'm not sure if you know how the Slimfast plan works, but basically to lose the weight, we do one sensible meal, 2 meal replacements, and 3 snacks. So to maintain, what I've been doing is the maintenance plan, which is one meal replacement a day, usually breakfast, because I don't have time. I just kind of grab and go and just keep going. Then 2 sensible meals. I am obsessed with salads. Don't, no judging. Sorry, I have a problem. I can do salads in a whole bunch of different ways. And then the 3 snacks. So yeah, I've been maintaining my weight for over 4 years now, which it's super amazing. And now I get to, again, share and inspire. And it's funny because people sometimes think about Slimfast back in the day. And first of all, I'm from Puerto Rico. There is no such thing as back in the day because I really don't remember when I used it. So when I first found it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is like not only delicious, easy, I can do this. And I gave myself a chance. And I'm forever thankful that I said yes to myself, which is something that I had set aside.
Nice. So it really has impacted your life in so many different ways.
Very much, very much.
We have some before and after pictures. Let's take a look at those.
Hi. Yes.
Wow.
That first picture on the left is the before. I was 150 pounds. And then I'm 5'4", so 150 pounds for me was not a comfortable place at all. And then after 6 months, which is where I reached my goal weight 26 weeks later, and then I've been keeping it off 2 years, 3 years, and then this year was in June, my 4th year Slimfast-versary. So
wow, Slimfast-versary. I like that.
I was like, we are making that happen. It is a Slimfast-versary, and I always celebrate it with, I don't know, new shoes or whatever I could get.
Awesome. When you look at those pictures, I mean, obviously you see the change when you look in the mirror, but it's sometimes easy to forget, right? Some of the accomplishments that we've achieved. But when you look at those pictures, how do you feel?
First of all, I can't believe I let myself go at that point. I was just kind of being kind of like I am who I am, type of thing. And even though in my head, I was struggling with a lot of different areas in my life because of that, even running behind my kids, I was a mom of little kids, and it was sometimes hard, carrying 30 pounds. But looking at the before pictures has been a blessing for me to know that how far I've come. So whenever somebody tells me, like in the groups, in the Slimfast Together group, somebody says, I'm starting, I'm like, take photos, take measurements, see, because sometimes we don't see it. You know what I mean? Sometimes we go, okay, I don't really see it. And then you see it when you look at the 10 or the 20 or whatever. So when I look at those photos, I think to myself, first of all, I set a goal and I accomplished it. And then second of all, I don't want to go back to that. So the way that I learned along my journey has been amazing too.
That's awesome. And you do have a Slimfast support group, right?
I do.
Yeah, you mentioned something. 3?
Yeah, there's actually Slimfast created basically three different groups. The first one is Slimfast Together. We talk about all the products and the favorite foods plans and all of that. And then we have that one's like it's definitely, all of them are amazing, but that one's like really big too. Slimfast Keto Together, which is from the new keto products, which are absolutely delicious.
Are those the peanut butter ones?
I know you want it.
Gosh, I love those. Those are my favorite.
Yeah, it's a really delicious snack, so to speak, right? That's what you say. So, and then we have the Slimfast Diabetes Together, which is aligned for diabetic programs. So Slimfast has a lot of different plans that people can choose, and so we have those amazing groups, Slimfast Together here on Facebook, and Slimfast Keto Together and Slimfast Diabetes Together.
That's
and
so
admin of all three. So we have amazing support, moderators, members. It's amazing.
That's so good to know, because a lot of people don't know that. They don't know that those resources are available. And the other thing is, a lot of people don't realize how necessary they are. because people think food is just about eating, but it goes a lot deeper than that. There is a psychological relationship between our emotions and food. And once you can understand that relationship, it really helps you to get control over it. But having that support system is essential, because we're emotional eaters. I know I'm an emotional eater. And sometimes the note on my refrigerator that says no cheese, no sugar, what is not enough. I'm like, forget the note.
No cheese.
My cheese.
Cheese? What do you mean no cheese? Cheese is like, just have it in Portugal control or whatever.
Yeah, that note. Yeah, it's not getting a whole lot of attention. I'll tell you that much.
No, it's too funny. It's, you know what? It's a very psychological part, but at the same time, I love that, you're not alone. Nobody is alone. There's no reason to be alone. You could choose to be alone.
Sure.
But it's this amazing support group. There's always somebody there to give you an uplifting. Whenever we're having a rough day, we type, and we're literally a family. Like I am a broken record when I'm in that group saying to everybody, we're a family. We're stronger together. Let's do Slimfast, together. But it's a lot. We share our workouts. We share ideas. I've gotten ideas of smoothies that I'm like, wow, that sounds amazing. I want to try that. I mean, it's overall, we share uplifting quotes that sometimes it's beyond, you receive it as a beyond the weight loss.
Right.
You sometimes need to listen or read that specific word, and you don't know. For example, when I share my quotes and when I share, which I do a lot, because I don't know who I'm going to impact. And I don't know who needs to listen to that day. You know what I mean? So it's very, it's an amazing place to be.
I've seen a lot of your posts, and there's some that are so cool. Like you'll literally like grab your phone. Can you see my phone? Oh, it's disappearing in my backdrop there. And you'll walk down the street exercising, sweating your butt off, and talking to everybody live. I think it's so cool. It's very motivational.
We do have a live walk and talk that I do.
You go.
Lately, I've been calling it the Hazely Happy Hour. Because it has these new features where we can actually live together. So I've been bringing members to walk with me, and we take selfies of the screenshot.
That's so cool.
It's just, it's funny.
It's very cool. And so it is a lifestyle change. And I see you're very active on social media. So again, you have those walk and talks, happy hour with Hazely, and you post, meals that you cook. We have a picture here of you in your kitchen with a beautiful looking dish. What is that?
Actually, that one is a recipe from the Slimfast website. It's kale with, I think that was pumpkin seeds and sun-dried tomatoes and like a lemon. Was it lemon? The yellow one. Yeah, the lemon. I confused them. And it's just backwards. Hello, you know that, right? So it was like a dressing made out of lemon. Anyway, it was really good. That one was for my Meatless Monday recipe, because I was trying to give that a try. So
looks delicious. So colorful too. So you also have like a weekly dinner tradition with your family, right? With your boys. You have 2 sons and your husband. Tell us about this. I forgot what you call it, but I know there's like a name for this night.
Wednesday Adventure Dinner.
Oh, Wednesday Adventure Dinner.
So I am a mother of 2 boys. My oldest one is 16 years old, and my youngest one is 12 years old. And COVID was a moment in which we were not able to do maybe as much as going to places and spending time together as a family. And sometimes when you're in the house, the kids are, some are playing video games, whatever. It's just, it was being a little hard. So like the last week of May or the beginning week of June, we decided, we always used to do like game nights. We would do dinner, whatever, game night, we would do that. We've been doing that for years. But I decided to go on an adventure of preparing theme nights. So Wednesday dinner adventures with a theme. So we have done, one of the nights was the Addams Family. We did the Avengers. We have done a sailboat thing that they actually did that one for me the day of my birthday, which was really special that they took it upon them to actually, just kind of do it. And then we yeah, we just do something every week. What did we do this week? Oh, I don't. We did last week Fortnite, which I don't know,
Oh, okay.
big deal. Okay, and even the 16-year-old, that's a big deal. And we did Overwatch. We did a lot of things. I think they love it. They have fun. I create the food in a whatever different way it is. What they don't know that I'm doing is that I am creating those memories for them. And
Sure.
just the fact that they can always say, you know what, mom always tried to look for a way to interact with us, because being the mom of teenagers can be either super, like everybody in their side already, or you can just come together. And I feel like we not only talk over the dinner, we laugh about whatever mommy created, with the food, but we also get to play a game. In the table is where a lot of the things that maybe we wouldn't say really come out. So
Right.
I am a firm believer of that. And even though I was not raised, doing that I have the opportunity to do it. And honestly,
Yeah.
so I just do it.
It's such great quality time. I wasn't raised that way either. And I decided to instill that in my household too. And so we do join together every night for dinner. And last night, yesterday afternoon, my son texted me. He's like, "How about we have game night tonight?" I'm like,
Oh,
"Okay."
I love that. Taco Tuesday. We're huge on Taco Tuesday.
Oh, yum.
And then we do like it's Taco Tuesday.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, but it's fun.
It's so
Definitely
cool. Yeah, it's essential time together. And car time. Do you think that car time is important too? Like, do you find that the kids they just spill their guts in the car?
I don't know. I'm usually driving. Well, my oldest one drives.
Okay.
So, he's not, here anymore, drive with me in the car so much. But yeah, we do kind of talk, or we just be silly and put music and just start.
Yeah.
And then they go like, "Mommy, puppy, don't do that anymore." You know what's funny? My youngest son has now gotten excited about joining me. I do a Facebook in my page, Hazely Lopez, like a live of cooking. I was doing it in the Slimfast Together group, but I had a lot of people telling me, Hazely, I'm not, like my beauty queens, they're sometimes under 18 and they can't join the group because it's for 18 and over, so they wanted to see it. So, but he has joined me in a couple of the lives. So anyway, now I'm going to be probably bringing him this every Thursday. I'm going to be doing it live in my page. Yesterday, my dog sneaked in there. So yeah, I'll bring my sons too. But that's cool that I feel that it's cool. That
absolutely, and like you said, you're developing such great memories with them.
Something plus teach them to cook. Men need to know how to cook. So.
Yeah, I agree. My son knows how. And listen, my philosophy is if you can read and follow directions, you can cook. Okay.
Exactly. Although I must admit that I am extremely bad when it comes to following actual recipes. I make modifications. It says oil, I will use the spray Pam.
Right.
Because I need to save the calories. I mean, not I need to, but I like to. So I can have the calories in something else. So if it says salt, I use salt-free seasoning. If it says, cup of this, I just modify, make my own little.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we're going to cut to a quick commercial break and we'll be right back with Hazely Lopez.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
At Duke Energy, we deliver electricity and so much more, like free home energy assessments, rebates for energy-saving improvements, payment options to help you better manage your budget, and even bill credits for helping the community use less energy. So no matter what you're doing, we can help you make better energy choices every day. It's just another way we bring power to your life. How much can you save?
We're back with Hazely Lopez. And Hazely, you know what? I didn't get a picture of your boys, but I did get this nice picture of you and your husband. Let's take a look. You're such a good-looking couple.
Aw. Yay, that's my hubby, Mr. Mario. You know what's funny? His last name is Alvarez, and a lot of people think his name is Mario Lopez. And I'm just kidding.
That's funny. So Hazely, I know you do your walk and talks, but where does physical fitness fit into this whole process also?
Absolutely. So first of all, I don't like the gym. The gym is
Okay.
we're not friends. We've never been. Ever. I even received, I remember when I was younger, a free membership for like a whole year, and I was like, yeah, I'll go one or two. Not a fan. So when I started my weight loss journey, I knew I needed to commit into something. I knew that losing the weight came also with doing 30 minutes of physical activity for me to, kind of work around that. So I just started pressing play on videos, whatever was quick, whatever would get it done, whatever would work. And then one beautiful April of 2016, I was introduced by a very dear friend of mine that today's her birthday. I'm not going to say her name, but today's her birthday, so she knows she is. Happy birthday to you. And she introduced me to hot yoga. And yes,
I've done that. I've done hot yoga.
It was my first experience in yoga ever.
Oh.
I loved it so much. First of all, because you weren't a ton of calories. It's like in a super hot room.
Yes.
And I just loved it. My body felt great in it. So hot yoga is my go-to workout. But for example, my class today was not able to happen at 9 a.m. So I decided to go outside and just do like a mini jog or walk. But honestly, during the summer, I was doing swimming with my son too. My fitness routine looks like whatever you can do. And if there's a day you cannot do it, don't be hard on yourself. You'll be okay. Just run around, start cleaning the house,
right. Just get moving.
If I'm in a meeting or whatever, I could just be kind of here. Even driving, I've done before that I'm on traffic and I just start going back. I'm guilty of that. And people look at me like, ay, Dios mío, la nena,
La loca.
I don't know what's going on. Is she fighting?
That's hilarious. But that's a good point, as long as you're moving your body. But wow, hot yoga, that's intense. I've done that. And I brought my husband. I even got my son to go.
Oh my God.
I told him how hard it was. And he's like, really? Because he's done yoga with me before. And he's like, I'll check it out. And he went and he's like, Mom, this is way harder than you told me. He's like, I'm never doing this again.
You built something in there. You built
something. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I feel like my body agrees with stretching more when it's hot. People don't know that it's 100 degrees or 105 degrees.
Yeah.
I think that it's less. I'm like, no.
Well, your body's more limber in the heat. So yeah, it is easier, I have to say. Although you can kind of like feel like you're going to pass out from the heat. So you got to have your bottle of water.
I always have water.
But the instructors are really good at guiding you too through breathing and through drinking, and they kind of time it well. So awesome.
It is.
I need to get back into that soon.
Yes.
It was fun. I liked it.
I love my yoga studio.
And you leave there like soaking wet, like you said. If you want to melt fat, hot yoga is the way to go.
I highly recommend it. But of course, before starting any physical activity, you should consult your doctor and make sure that is a good idea for you to do. So,
of course. So if someone came to you and said, Hazely, I have 30 pounds to lose, or I have 5 pounds to lose, how would you direct them?
You know what? That's a great question. First of all, I would tell them you need a support system. You need a support group. So going to, for example, the Slimfast Together group is a fantastic place to actually be able to do that. So going to a place like that is my first go-to, and getting that inspiration, then having a plan. Okay, so what's the plan? I want to lose weight. You want to lose weight. So what can we do to make that happen? So I use my MyFitnessPal to track everything. And for example, the Slimfast plan recommends 1,200 calories a day. So I thought about it like this. Okay, shake, snack, sensible meal, snack. I can do that. That sounds easy to me. So of course, the mental part was probably that moment in which you need to be like, okay, I need help in that part. And then that's where the group, kicks in. And when people say, I'm hungry, you know what? Your body is adjusting. The first few days, I was like, you're not hungry. You're just mad that I'm giving you less food, or that you know what I mean? It's about portion control. So water became like super my best friend, because I was bored too. And it's not like you're hungry. You just being at home. I get it, especially now. You go to the fridge. You're here. You're working from home. So having that, staying busy, taking measurements. So you decide you want to lose the weight, take measurements, make a plan, join the group, and take pictures, and a happy attitude and a joyful heart, and believe in yourself. Because
absolutely. What about, I'm sure you've heard this before, what about those last 5 pounds? Is that a real thing?
It is.
I feel like it is, because I feel like I'm always dealing with these 5 pounds.
It is. You know what though? But I've been able to maintain my weight once I reached it.
Yes.
The 5 pounds, it's more like almost a mental game. It's almost like saying you're still close, but your body sometimes gets used to it. I don't know the medical term for it. I can just tell you about by experience that it was a little bit hard, and I had to do an extra workout a day. For example, I would do my hot yoga in the morning and like a walk in the afternoon when my kids were like at football or whatever with my friend. I would do making sure I got 7 to 8 hours of sleep was crucial for me.
That's a tough one. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. And then I was drinking a lot of water, but drinking more water. That helped me. Those 3 things really helped me. Cheers.
Let me drink some water.
Salud to that. So, but those 3 things really helped me out. And maybe sometimes I did not do this, but I know that I've read people saying that what helped them too was switching meal arounds. For example, I always did kind of like shake for breakfast, shake for lunch, or smoothie for that matter, or a bar or whatever. People would say, okay, we'll do breakfast, make it your meal, and then do like the shake for lunch and shake for dinner. I never really did that. I like my dinner with my family. But I know that those are tips that helps. So it
Great tips.
It is supposedly not a myth. It's actually real.
It's real. Okay, I got to keep those things in mind. Thank you. Great tips. Thank you so much. I hope everyone is just walking away feeling more empowered with this information.
Yes.
And at the end of the show, we're going to provide some information on how they can learn more about Slimfast and getting on track with their weight. Okay, so we're going to cut to a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with more on Hazely Lopez.
I'm not picking it up. You pick it up.
I'm not picking it up.
Well, somebody's got to pick it up.
I'll pick it up. They're clean. 'Cause my hand is clean. Oh yeah, I'm Charmin clean. That's how I know they're clean.
Charmin Ultra Strong is woven like a washcloth and just cleans better.
Yeah, I'm Charmin
The
clean.
kid does have a point.
My hand is clean. Yeah.
Enjoy the go with Charmin. And for an extra clean finish, try Charmin Flushable Wipes.
Okay, Hazely. So your personality is so attractive to people, right? Not only are you beautiful, but you have this amazing personality. So you've caught the attention of another organization called OK Carz.
Yes. With my confidence came opportunities, and that's another reason why I'm travel.
I like that. With your confidence came opportunities. That was
deep,
empowering for sure.
Hey, I'm gonna have to put that in a picture. And
Yes.
then let me write it down with, what did I say? I already forgot.
With confidence came opportunities.
That came from my heart.
There you go. You gotta write that one down. That needs to be a new GIF.
Yeah, we can do that. We can make it happen. But the truth be told is that I was able to have this amazing opportunity to become it all started kind of like in doing an infomercial, and then I had already worked with this particular, it was just kind of like all together. And I started 4 years ago, literally in July of 2000.
4 years. It's been 4 years now. Wow.
And my OK Carz family is absolutely amazing. We actually have 8 locations, which it's amazing because we did not start with 8 locations. And I say we because I feel like I'm part of the family too.
Sure. You're like all over the TV with OK Carz. So you have to be part of the family.
I love it. Yes. Actually, as a matter of fact, we just filmed about 2 weeks ago the new commercial shoot for the Orlando in West Colonial. There's an OK Carz in West Colonial. And that's, by the way, guys, It's OK Carz with a Z. So,
The Z.
Carz. Anyway, it was really great to be able to find this opportunity. But most of all, what I love is that this is a company that I also can feel, there's a lot of people struggling to get something as simple as a car. Whatever your goal is in life, whether it's you want to lose weight, you need a transportation. And sometimes there's obstacles. And that's where kind of like OK Carz fits in, because it doesn't matter what the people's credit is, or what if they're busy in their credit because they want to buy a house or whatever. They don't look at that, and they help so many people to be able to get in a car. And I love it, because they tell me all the time, Hazely, you do know that when they get here to the store, they're expecting to see you. And you're not here. And I go,
Yes.
how am I going to drive myself into so many stores? But I think it's so funny. So they started printing out these huge printouts of me. So they're like, okay, so Hazely is here now. It's great. I really love them.
Isn't that funny when that happens? That's happened to me. I've had, people that I know call me and ask me questions about companies that I've been a spokesperson for, or just on a commercial for.
Yes.
And I have to break the news to them that I don't actually work in the store,
I am part of them. I am just not there.
Right.
But you can see me every Saturday on your local news station,
Right.
30 minutes if you want to, and I can keep giving.
You're like their ultimate cheerleader, but you just gave us a lot of good information, and that's what you do. You have like a series of videos that are produced by them that are very educational. So you really inform the client on what they offer, which is so great. Like you said, some of them are infomercials, and if a person's not familiar with a commercial versus an infomercials are a lot longer, and they're just jam-packed with a lot of information. So it's a great way for somebody to learn about the company, and that's what you do. We have a clip here of a commercial. We couldn't play a whole infomercial here, but here's a sneak peek of Hazely in a commercial for OK Carz with a Z.
Yes.
OK Carz is some of the exclusive Congress program. The program is so simple and helpful. Just buy a car from OK Carz, make on-time payments for 1 year, and then start taking advantage of the Congress program. We've helped so many people. We can help you too. Just give us a call right now for more information.
That was great.
I love it. You know what? I have so much fun filming those with my crew. To be honest, it's one of those things that you just feel so comfortable, not only with the crew, but also doing, and you believe in the product, or you believe in the company, or whatever it is. I have fun, girl. I love it.
It looks like you're having fun. I mean, you look natural and happy in the videos. Looks like a lot of fun. And you do them in Spanish as well, right?
Sí, en español.
Sí, claro. So do you have a preference? Is one easier than the other? Because your English is amazing, but you're from Puerto Rico, right?
My English is very good looking. That's what.
Very good looking.
So I was born and raised in Puerto Rico, and Puerto Rico is like this small, right? Anyway,
with a big heart,
with a huge heart,
big.
But everybody knows each other. It's my point. So my first language is, of course, Spanish, but I was blessed with the opportunity to go to thanks to my amazing mother that has given more than what she had for me. She put me in a military private school. It was more like an academy. And no, I was not. Well, I was in the military maybe for like 1 year for fun, but no, you had to kind of be or not. But it was bilingual, and it was a sacrifice that my mom did, and she does. I've told her many times, but I don't think she knew back then how big of an impact that would make in my life. So definitely a blessing. And I learned my English. I started doing kind of like bilingual classes at 3rd grade. And by the time I was a senior, I was already, pretty much fully bilingual. Of course, my husband joined the Coast Guard. Actually, I went to the University of Puerto Rico to study marketing. Can you tell? My marketing. You would never know that about me.
No.
Not at all.
I thought you went to school for engineering.
Yeah, no. I don't know. But when my husband joined the Coast Guard, we got married in Puerto Rico. We had our first son in Puerto Rico. And when my husband joined the Coast Guard, we moved. We were stationed in North Carolina in Elizabeth City. And then we were stationed here in Florida in the Clearwater Air Station. So we just stay here, but moving and learning to the kind of like so you learn in school, like the basics and you watch TV, but when you go, simple thing, we were at the houses of the military wives, and they go, your husband is cannot come back yet because the alarm the alarm went off. I'm like, what do you mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
If it's off, why did it have to say at work if it's off? And they're like, no, that means that it's on. And I'm like, well, it's on and on. So stuff like that, I did not know.
Right.
So when I came to Florida, I was basically already kind of like getting more of it, the hang of it. And I started working full-time at a company called Bay Area Remodelers, and I was part of their marketing team. And I was training other demonstrators. I've been working since I was 13 as a demonstrator. So I was,
wow.
Yeah, my sister, that's a whole nother, see, we could be here hours. But I started working, and I just realized that talking to other people would help me develop, the accent. So going back to your original question of which one do you prefer, I really don't. I can talk like this, o te puedo hablar en español completamente. Or I can talk like this, and then you think that I don't know any English and that I'm trying really hard. So it depends on what you're looking for. So there you go.
I love it. I was born and raised in New York, so my first language is English. And even though, there was some Spanish spoken in the house, especially with my grandparents, it's horrible because they didn't expect me to respond in Spanish because they understood English. So that left a huge gap for me, with the language. And I moved to Miami, and that's where I really picked up a lot of Spanish because I was forced to talk to people, And to this day, my Spanish is not perfect. It's definitely a lot better, but I still have some room to grow. I do shoot in Spanish.
There you go.
But it doesn't come as natural to me like as it does to you. So I have to get a script and memorize it and really work on the linguistics of it and getting my tongue moving because we don't even speak it much in our house either. So it's not as natural for me, but I do it.
I can see that. And my youngest son refuses to.
My son is
I know. But he's just like,
yeah.
He goes,
yeah, my son is like that too. You know what? He speaks more Russian than he speaks Spanish.
Isn't that crazy? I'm like, Spanish, hello.
Exactly. But he said that, once he's done with his Russian studies, he's going to switch back to Spanish and really get it down. So I'm excited for that.
There you go. That's a win. That's a win right there.
Yes. Okay, so we're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back.
Okay.
You need time to stand still or get up and go. You need to unplug or to reconnect with those who matter most. You need to kick back, to dive in, to have your moment in the sun. You need a palace to lift your spirits, to taste the finer things. You need room to feed your soul, to remember why you travel. You need Lowe's. The legendary Lowe's Don Cesar Hotel, St. Pete Beach. The room you need.
Okay, let's pretend this is a crown.
Oh my gosh, here. This one's for you.
There we go. I love it. I love the bling bling. So, of course, we have to talk about this. This is like one of my favorite subjects to talk about. You are in the pageant world as well. Yes. I don't know how you do everything.
Me neither. I really don't know. But, I do. I love it. I have many hats.
Yes.
I love every single one, and every single one means a different accomplishment in my life. So
Right.
yes, this one is very dear to my heart as well. So
So tell us about it. Tell us about this whole other side of Hazely.
absolutely. So I am the founder and director of the Universal Petite pageant, and it is a pageant for petite women and petite ladies that are 5'6" or less.
Yay!
Yeah.
I'm 5'6",
Yeah.
so right on the border.
Yeah. I mean, hello. Yeah, you're tall. I'm 5'4". You know what? I think I'm like 5'3" and something, but I told the DMV I'm 5'4" because it's almost like probably
Yeah.
Anyway.
Plus, we're gonna shrink. So
So yes,
not with yoga though. If you keep doing yoga, you're gonna grow actually.
yes, keep going, stretching. Basically, I am. I founded first the Florida Petite pageant. That was kind of like my base. I actually founded the USA Petite and the Florida Petite kind of like the same time. So it was kind of like just directed for ladies in the United States. And then it evolved into me creating the Universal Petite because I had directors from other countries saying, oh my gosh, we love what you're doing. You should do one that is worldwide.
Oh, so it's internet. So it truly is international.
It is. It is. We have girls. Um, we've had girls from everywhere. Honestly, okay. So Botswana, Portugal, Argentina, Peru, Canada, Spain. I was gonna say España, Spain. Just France. I mean, from Mexico, everywhere. Panama. The list keeps going. Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic.
Okay, so when they see the video in a little bit, that will explain how there's so much like true exotic beauty in your pageant.
Exactly. There's a little bit of everything, and that's one of the things that I love about our sisterhood, because that's what it is. When I founded the beauty pageant, it was because I saw a need. I was a former pageant coach and I was a former modeling teacher. So I found that I was taking these girls, and no matter how beautiful, how smart, how confident, when you put a 5-foot girl beside a 5'8" girl, there was just something that didn't allow her, and I always said, well, that's completely unfair. That is so not fair. So I started doing research to send my girls, and I did a lot of research, and I realized that there was nothing anymore. And I come from doing beauty pageants in Puerto Rico. Well, I did one beauty pageant in Puerto Rico, and then I did one in California after I went to travel. But I knew that there was something called Petite. So I was like, okay.
You heard about it, right?
So yeah, because Puerto Rico has a Miss Puerto Rico Petite. I didn't compete in that one. I competed in the other one. But yeah. I knew about it. So I was like, okay, that's it. So I made my business plan. I made everything. I did my contact, my research, and I started with the USA Petite. The USA Petite, I am so blessed and excited to say that has a new director. One of my former queens that is actually, she was Universal Petite 2018. She became the new director for the USA Petite pageant, and she is doing a phenomenal
That's great. Well, let me say thank you on behalf of all the 5'6" and under ladies, because you're so right. For years and years, anything that had to do with the beauty industry or the entertainment industry required you to be tall. And so that just eliminated so many beautiful and talented women from pursuing this dream career or hobby, because for a lot of girls, pageantry is a hobby, which comes with a lot of skill sets that they obtain throughout the process. But it's great that there is a petite division that girls can compete in, because they have so much to offer, and it's not all about height. I mean, that's kind of just silly. So thank you for doing that. And we do have some comments from the audience that just came in. Let's see.
I was having trouble sharing it, so I'm so. Hi, Tanya.
Hi, Tanya.
We're brand ambassadors. Oh, Tanya, you're so sweet.
Who else? Kim Anderson Young. I'm so proud of you, Hazely.
Thank you, Kim. Sending you a big hug. You're so.
Thank you for watching, Kim.
Yay!
Bill Krattler.
Oh
Hi,
my
Bill.
goodness. That is my beloved and amazing Bill.
Is that your photographer? I see a
Yes.
photography. Okay. Nice.
Yes.
You take great pictures, Bill. I love Hazely's photos.
Yes, it's absolutely amazing. So you
We've
should.
got, I heard we have another one. So proud of you, Deborah Lucas. Whoa, that's a fancy picture, Deborah.
Yes, that's Deborah, another Slimfast brand ambassador. She is like my sister. She actually also kept the weight off for over 4 years. She was 200 pounds.
Oh my goodness! Congratulations! You look
She's lost a lot of weight and kept it off. Like
beautiful inside and out. Yes, Hazely is beautiful inside and out. Thank you, Deborah.
Thank you.
So was that picture? Wait a minute. We have to connect Deborah and Bill. Did Bill take that picture of Deborah?
No, actually, that was a super amazing event that Deborah had in New York City. So she looked absolutely glamorous and fabulous.
She did.
So yes, I'm gonna tell you that she did absolutely amazing job.
Awesome. So Hazely, tell us, what does it mean to be Miss Universal Petite? Every pageant has like a mission statement and a goal. What is yours?
Absolutely. So the Universal Petite pageant, first of all, is a pageant designed for women, 5'6" or less, but we are designed to create opportunities and give confidence. And I'm such a big believer that pageants create leaders. And whether it's an area, it's not only about the pageant itself winning, but it's about the whole experience that you have when you are in a beauty pageant. So I feel super blessed, but at the same time with a huge responsibility to be able to put that in my mission. Oh, give me 1 second. I'm going to need a charger. I am so sorry.
That's okay. Actually, we'll cut to a commercial break.
Yes, thank you. Okay.
You're welcome. We wanted to move back home to be closer to his family. We decided to go with pods because things were stressful enough.
We weren't sure how long we were going to need storage for, so we needed something that was flexible, and then they can deliver the container to wherever we move to.
We haven't found the perfect house yet, but we're still looking. Is Hazely back yet? I'm going to surprise her with my pageant crown. Can you see it there? Oh, it's funny because this has rubies in it, and so it's just like blending. There we go. Let me block them, and I got a little piece broken there. Oh my gosh, that's embarrassing. But see the beautiful rubies? I have rubies because of my birthstone. I was born in July. So when I take these antenna hands off, it kind of just disappears into the red background. I should have put this on earlier. There we go. So we're waiting for Hazely to come back. No problem. We actually can cut to one more commercial break. Stand by.
It takes experience to know the difference in property values. For example, this business is not the same as this business. And this house is definitely not the same as this house. And this, well, this is definitely not the same as this. And that's why it's important to have someone who understands true property appraisals to help our community grow, while making sure everyone pays their fair share. Because experience matters. Re-elect Rick Singh for Orange County Property Appraiser.
So I put my crown on, but I didn't tell you what my crown is from. So if you don't know what pageant I competed in, it was the Miss International World System. And this is the beautiful crown that I won. I wish you could appreciate it a little bit better. It's been in my crown case for a while now. I think I gave up my crown about 4 years ago, something like that. So that's another system that was just amazing. And so I'm a sister queen. So happy to have Hazely on the show. And let's see, we have some comments from the audience again. Who's out there? Hazely is still trying to fix her computer. She'll be right back. She just texted me. Oh, thank you, Tanya. Isn't that gorgeous? So every girl in this system gets their birthstone installed into the crown. So unique, right? Love these. Oh, Jennifer Bates. Thank you. I appreciate it. And here's Hazely. Welcome back, Hazely.
I'm so sorry. Listen, I realize that I talk a lot apparently because I just got to start in my computer. But thank you. So, oh my goodness, look at you. That is, yeah. Which one is? That's amazing.
Thank you. This is from the Miss International World System.
That's beautiful. Beautiful.
Thank you. I thought I'd have to share that with you today.
Well, put up high and everything. I love it. I love it. I was telling you about my mission with the Universal Petite pageant, and actually, I told you about my mission. I was telling you about the things the girls have been doing. For example, now usually they get into photo shoots and they do a lot of different things with their title. But I must say that I'm extremely proud of our both queens right now because they've made the best out of it in their different countries. So Puerto Rico was one of the winners. So our Miss Universal Petite has been staying busy. Her name, Lisbeth Cordero. She is amazing, and she is, a great role model as well. And then our Teen Universal Petite, she lives in Argentina, and she has been staying busy motivating youth throughout her platforms and just doing videos that, bring smiles to people and helpful. And, it's a very big quarantine right now in Argentina, so it's a little bit more strict, but I'm extremely proud of them both. And I've been blessed with having amazing queens throughout the years, and that's something that I think it's because I make them feel, I remind them that we're a family. We're going back.
Right. It is.
That's family thing that I was telling you.
It is. It's like a sisterhood. And once you're a queen, you're always a queen. You become a legacy queen, and we're sister queens forever, right? It's a whole, it's a family that you join.
I love.
And it has to be really hard right now to be a beauty queen during COVID, because this is a very social, crown, leadership role to have. And normally beauty queens are just out in the community volunteering, attending events. They're spokespersons as well. So I'm sure you have to be very creative during this time.
I do. And I'm very proud of them because even the other day, one of the queens shared a TikTok that she made, and she was just making people laugh. And sometimes that's part of your role too, to bring a smile to other people. And
sure.
Made me proud. It made me really proud of them and happy. So shout out to all of the queens out there.
Shout out to all of the queens. Yes. So what areas of competition are there? Every pageant is different from the next. So what does your pageant do? What does it cover? What can we see on the stage at a Miss Universal Petite pageant?
Absolutely. So we do the pageant in a cruise. So basically it's 5 days of excitement, doing a lot of things, and the areas of competition itself that takes place basically on stage and the day before, which is interview. That's 35% of their final score. And then swimsuit. We have a teen division and a miss division. That's 25% of the final score. We have the gown competition, 25% of the final score. And the on-stage question to think fast, 15. And throughout the week, basically, that we're there, we do photo shoots. We do, just the different things that we do and activities and excursions and just a sisterhood bonding, which is again the journey. It's the Universal Petite Dream journey. What really is. So
nice. It's so much fun. If you haven't competed in a competition for a beauty pageant, that was kind of redundant the way I said that, but I definitely suggest trying it out or getting your daughters involved. It's just so much fun. And it's not always about, bringing home the crown. It's really about the journey, like you said, and the sisterhood behind it. You'll make such great friends and develop such a skill set that you'll carry with you for the rest of your life. So as you said earlier, pageantry really does develop leaders. And that's one of the most beautiful things about pageants. We have this beautiful video that we'd like to share of your pageant. And oh my gosh, wait till they see these gorgeous international girls. Let's take a look at one of your cruise videos. Wow, what a classy looking event, Hazely.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. The Universal Petite pageant is my baby. It's something that I put a lot of love, and it makes me very proud as well. So yeah, that just made me emotional because we were not
Oh,
here this year. So, I kind of have my former queens, and it's just, yeah, but we will.
right.
We're stronger.
It'll come back. And oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Congratulations on all that you're doing. Congratulations to the reigning queens, and hang in there. This too shall pass.
Yes, amen to that.
Yes. Oh my goodness. I love the costume
Yes.
competition. I think I love gowns. I just love gowns, but
So, yeah.
costumes, oh, that's my favorite.
And you know what? The costume competition is not like part of the final score, but it's such a delight to see them presenting, different things from their countries and their traditions, and they really get to express themselves. And we do award, the best costume awards, and it's just really beautiful to see that expression. And some of them even have designers actually make custom ones for them.
Yes.
So it's
And
very
that's one of the unique things about the international pageants is, a country typically really invests in their beauty queen representing their country.
Oh yeah.
And they have these designers create these elaborate costumes for them, and even gowns. So I just love watching international competitions because I know it's just a whole nother level of competing and just
Yes.
gorgeous, gowns and costumes and girls.
These ladies are beautiful, and
Yes.
I love the diversity of so much culture. And the fact that I still have queens that after years, they're still friends and they still talk to each other. And one of them was from Portugal, and the other one was from USA, and the other one was from France, and the other one, that's amazing that, I feel like God puts you in certain places for specific reasons.
Yes.
And I feel like that was a legacy that, that God wanted me to definitely somehow work in building these sisterhoods,
Right.
and bringing them together. So
it's definitely a calling, I have to say.
It is. It's
and
a lot of work. But
yeah, it's a lot of work, but you're in a great position to be a role model to young women, and helping them shape their futures. So this is a great opportunity that you're presenting. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for being such a pillar in the community. We really appreciate you. And so does the audience, because we have some more comments. Let's see. Okay, Hazely. Oh my goodness. Your growth over the years is amazing. Hope the family's doing well. Been a long time since your kids were young at the YMCA.
Oh my goodness. That just threw me back.
Thank you for watching, Xavier. Melissa, nice comment.
Awesome. Thank you guys. You're supporting me so much. Oh, I love it. Rainbow.
Oh, you helped Raymond lose weight, and he's a male.
Yes.
Very cool. Slimfast is not just for females, it's for males.
Exactly what I was saying at the beginning. It's for everybody. And Raymond's one of our amazing Slimfast Together members. And he's just not only an inspiration to so many, but he's also super funny, and he makes me laugh all the time. And I'm going to say that he lives where the wine is really good, and he'll like to have a glass of wine. So I'm gonna hold him to a promise that he
okay, do you hear that, Raymond?
There you go.
I would love to have my 8-year-old princess do a pageant. Great, yes. You got to contact Hazely for more information.
Jennifer is actually one of our Slimfast brand ambassadors too. She lost weight with Slimfast Keto, and her daughter is beautiful. So yes, Jennifer.
How sweet. So Hazely, we could talk forever. But before we let you go today, I'd like to end my show with words of encouragement for our audience. A lot of our audience are people that are interested in getting into the entertainment industry. And so you know how hard it is and how hard it can be to once break in and then two, maintain a career in the industry. So what words of encouragement could you leave with the audience today about maybe being a spokesperson or even a beauty queen?
Anything at all. Honestly, I think that when I like to give a suggestion of any area of your life. So whatever this applies to you in your life, whatever you do it with passion, do it with a humble heart, do it with commitment, be responsible about, the actions that you do upon it. But also, there's no age for setting any goals. So whatever you choose to do it with a joyful heart, do it smiling, commit to it. And definitely, like I said, with confidence comes opportunities. If you don't believe in yourself, how do you pretend that somebody else believes in you? Practice your public speaking, practice your projection, and be yourself, because yourself is usually what sticks. And in the end, you want to stick with whatever the company is. So
that's right. Thank you so much, Hazely. We really appreciate those beautiful words of wisdom. You're awesome. And thank you again for joining us on the show today.
Yeah, for
such a pleasure.
I love it. It was a true honor. And I look forward to seeing everybody in the comments and everything. And I hope to see you soon.
Thank you. Same here. Well, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for watching Entertainment Buzz with Hazely Lopez today. To get more information on Hazely, go to her website. It's hazely.com. It's right there at the bottom of the screen. You can follow her on Facebook at Hazely Lopez, slimfast.com/Hazely. You can check out okcarz.com, watch all of her awesome commercials and infomercials. Okay, so we'd like to thank our sponsor of the day again, the Tea Room Experience. Thank you so much for being the sponsor of today's show. They're located in downtown Orlando on East Church Street. If you have not been to a tea room before, I really suggest that you go. Take your young ones, boys, girls, especially little girls, but it's for everyone. It's such a old world charm, English tradition. They're open on the weekends. You can make reservations. You can even order for takeout if you're not ready to sit in the restaurant. But definitely, if you can, sit in the restaurant. Look at that amazing tea wall there. It's just such a charming location and just one of my favorite things to do. So be sure to check out the Tea Room Experience. This particular one is in downtown Orlando. If you're not located in Orlando, just go on Google and find your local tea room. It is a must to try out. And, it's one of my hobbies. Anytime I travel to a different state, like one of the things that I must do is find my local tea room. It's a very unique tradition, and I love to support that association because it is so rare and it is so charming. So again, check them out. Thank you, the Tea Room, for sponsoring our show. And if you're interested in becoming a sponsor or airing a commercial and advertising us with here on Entertainment Buzz, just send us an email at ads@floridanationalnews.com. And of course, be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Florida National News. And of course, follow me on Instagram, your host, Jenny Rosario de Castellano. But on Instagram, I am at Jenny Rosario 08. Can you see that? 8 for infinity. Love you guys. Thank you for watching Entertainment Buzz. Stay tuned for next week's show. I have to let you know, I will not be here next week. This is the first time that I won't be hosting my show because I will be on set working on a murder mystery film called Call Time. We have a picture here. That is the flyer for Call Time, which is being executive produced by James Hunter and directed and DP'd by Derek Hammond. So I'm going to be hanging out on set next Friday with the Call Time cast and crew. Can't wait to be there. Shout out to you guys. And so we have another host coming on, our guest host. You've seen her on the evening news doing the entertainment 4 for 4. There we go. We have a picture for next week's show. This is Jamicia, who's going to be hosting, and she's going to be interviewing singer, songwriter, producer, and actor Kevin McCall. Look at those great pictures. It's going to be a great show. Please show some support to my guest host next week. Okay, everyone, looking forward to seeing you the following week. Of course, we have someone amazing lined up, and I'm looking forward to seeing you there. Have a blessed weekend, everyone. Thank you for watching. Awesome.